What is up, everyone? Welcome back. So it's another Trendy Thursday, and we're going to actually be continuing what we were trending last week, which was easy nail art ideas. So this week is going to be easy nail art part 2. I did some super cute manicures in the shop this week, and a couple of them were just really fun and essentially really easy. Definitely don't require any kind of artistic ability, so I knew that they'd be perfect for this week's segment. So let's get into it and see some of these super cute manis. So for this design, we're gonna do, I guess I call it like a swooshing, a color washing. So we polished the nails the color that we want. We left clear the nail that we're going to be doing the art on. And what we're going to do is essentially just kind of blot on a couple of colors on there, and then you'll see how we swoosh them. So I'm going to dabble in some gray spots. And for this technique, the thicker the polish that you're using, the better it is. And you'll see why. So I'm just going to be splotting on my colors wherever I want them. Doesn't really need any specific science. Definitely want to try to make sure that you're getting a little bit of the color blotting everywhere. Don't leave too many spaces clear. So now that I have my splotting on there with a flat end brush, and you want to make sure the brush is nice and soft, not too saturated, but you don't want it to be stiff. Now what I'm going to do before curing this is I'm going to softly start at the top and just wipe it down. Awesome. Now if you see some parts that you want a little bit more intensity in color, just go back in and kind of in that same area put the color. A little bit more gray in here. It's a good time if you see any clear spots that you want to cover up, that you go back and just add a little more polish to it. Or any color that maybe got washed out a little too much and you don't notice, you can just go back and add a little bit more. And then with my brush, I'm gonna go ahead and again just and there we have it, a super cute, colorful swooshing effect. Very simple, and of course does not require any significant artistic skill. Just a couple dabs of polish and a flat brush. Super cutie. Here for this nail art trend, we're going to be doing swoops, and I've actually been seeing this a lot on Instagram, and it's super cute and really simple. So I've polished my solid nails the colors that we want. We're doing shades of purple, and on the clear nails we're going to be doing the design. You can do it on top of a solid color, but I really love utilizing negative space when doing artwork. So all we're going to do is we're going to get a corner of the nail, and we're just going to do a little swoop and fill that in. And since we're doing different shades of purple, I'm going to make sure to use different shades. just gonna go back and darken them up. For just the top coat, which of course you can always do shiny or matte, but with the swoops it really doesn't have to be anything very specific. You just want to make sure that you have kind of like wavy lines. Super cute swoopy nail art. Love it. Depending on the colors that you use, especially with fall coming around, you could totally make it look a little 70s psychedelic. Totally love it. So here we're going to be doing another kind of color swooshing, I guess you could say, almost like marbling. And we're going to use some really fun bright colors. I've already polished the other nails, the solid color that we're doing, and we're going to be doing the art on these two nails. So what I have here is just the base coat, and it's been cured. And now I'm going to use my regular top coat. Apply it nice and clean. And I'm not going to cure this yet. What I want to do is start putting in some color into the nail and marbling it. So let's just start by putting a couple swivels of the different colors we're going to be using. It does not have to be in any particular order. What's great about this is that, like the other nail art ideas, doesn't really require a lot of artistic talent or skill. I don't want to cover the whole nail because I do love using negative space. So we're just gonna put a couple little swooshes. Now with the clean brush, you can use a striper brush, or I want to make some bigger strokes and moves, so I'm gonna use a flat brush. It's been nice and cleaned. And I'm just going to start blending that in with the clear polish. When you're putting on the clear coat, you don't want to apply it too thin because you want some space, some softness and jelliness to move the color around. And I have a little wet alcohol pad down here, so when I swoosh the color around a little bit, I clean off my brush because I don't want to drag that color to other parts that I didn't intend on having.
What
just going through and adding a couple more line details, give it more contrasting. I'm going to be using the matte top coat for the art designs just to give it a little more extra artsy look. I love that matte top coat. It's very good. It stays matte throughout the entire manicure, even if you have it for more than 2 weeks, which I totally love. There you go. We have a super cute artsy manicure. Really didn't take any kind of artistic ability, just some loose clear coat and some colors. And you can definitely accomplish the same look putting it on top of a color. Just make sure that after you put the color, you still put a coat of that clear coat uncured so that you have the opportunity to blend it in and get that smoky water marbled effect. So there we have it, everyone. 3 more super cute, super easy, and super fun nail art ideas. So make sure that you're trying these out. Change the colors around if you want them to be more tied to the season. Now with fall and winter coming around the corner, you can definitely mix and match colors. I love mixing and matching colors. I think it also adds a little bit more dimension and a little more artistic quality to the manicure without really having to do much. Well, next week we'll have some more stuff coming up. I think I'm going to be showing you probably how to fix a broken nail next week on Monday, and then we'll do some other super amazing art trend for the following Thursday. I'll see what I can come up with and see if there's anything out there that's been trending a lot. If anyone has any ideas, please make sure to comment below or DM me on my Instagram. I'd love to see what you guys want to learn how to do. So definitely don't miss opportunity on that. And also, before I go, for anyone who has seen the Polishing to Perfection video, I'm actually going to be posting a follow-up video on my Instagram for that, showing you how the manicure still lasted and how everything is exactly where it needs to be. So definitely take a look at that. I'm also going to be posting a follow-up on my snake video. I did a really awesome snake skin tutorial, but my rookie self kind of messed up a little bit with visibility. It wasn't at its best. So I've redone that and I'll be posting it. So make sure you stay tuned and following me on my Instagram. Make sure that you like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the amazing content that's going to be coming every single week. Leave comments below for any feedback. I do appreciate it. Any recommendations, I appreciate it even more. Now it's time for me to get back to work, but I'm going to catch you guys next week, and thank you again.